Hello and welcome back to our coverage of the Halo 5 Pro Series. We've got last season's second seed, EGIF, up against last season's third seed, Kroganavaccine. There's been some team changes. Have the team gotten weaker now than they were before with the likes of Batchford and the likes of Precision Knight? You could arguably say yes with the way they had very little practice. But Joe, can they manage to cause an upset here and take some games off the big hitters?
I mean, when you think about EU Halo right now, you've got Cartel like up here, EGIF's about here, and the rest are just down below. I really want to see Kroganavaccine take some games or push some games to the limit against these top two seeds. But right now, they're a new, fresh squad. And as they're still trying to work out the kinks of the team, I just don't think it's possible, Jersey. I don't think that we can see this massive, and it'll be a massive upset if EGIF drop a map here against Kroganavaccine.
Yep, and one thing I can confirm is that SLG in a previous game has actually managed to mangle his control pad. I believe he no longer has the use of thrust, so if you at some point realize that he's playing very basic movement, it's probably because his control pad's absolutely knackered and he can't thrust anymore. But fortunately for him, in breaking the control pad, he managed to get himself the W. Strongholds Empire is game number one. I'm looking forward to this to see what Kroganavaccine can throw up. We're on board with the sub. It's Outcast trying to secure the overshield.
Yeah, Outcast here with his teammate outside trying to push this overshield, and all eyes again on him as we said before, but he gets taken out quite easily to jump forward with SLG getting the camo. I'm not too sure what happened to OS. I think it was burnt, but camo definitely in the hands of SLG. So that early momentum from SLG. Yep, speed's burnt for OS. We see SLG taking down some players to one shot. He's just roaming the top of the map, gets a beat down on the crossband, gets some shot into speed, and he's already causing a terror towards this Kroganavaccine team.
Speed trying to desperately thrust towards him there to get the trade, but he's unable to do so. As we can see there, I didn't see a thrust from Speed or from SLG, so maybe he really is all out of thrusts. He's all out of gas, is SLG, but he'll try and do his best here to keep his team in the lead as they're up by already 11 points and they've already got a triple cap in full effect. Tommy the Krogan in bottom middle trying to secure a hill, but again, you can't solo cap Pit. It's just a mistake, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, Tommy Krogan, what really could he do there? He was left between a rock and a hard place. And so far, the whole of Kroganavaccine are in this difficult spot where they just can't get a base. And for some reason, I can't say vaccine anymore.
Vaccine is a difficult word to pronounce. I can confirm it will catch you on the hop from time to time. Speed in engagement with SLG. He loses out though, unfortunately. So maybe these enemy players are expecting the thrust that just is never going to come from SLG. He doesn't even need one, Joe.
Yeah, he doesn't really need one, especially when he's got the team shot of Moe's snipe drone and Kimbo. And talking about Moe's, we're jumping on board with him now as he's trying to battle for Pit, still managing to stay alive, but eventually get cleaned out. And now we see Kroganavaccine having 3 dead on the side of EGIF. So this is their chance to get this Pit control.
They all swarm into Pit while the rest of the players are coming off the respawn, and that was all because Crossman made a really good play, getting himself a double kill. We're seeing Tommy the Krogan head towards this camouflage. Snipe drone's going to be left all alone towards Camo fighting for that, but we've got our eyes here on the fight for Overshield. Speed got the burn last time around. What way is it going to go?
Yeah, Crossman seems to be by himself for her as well, as he's got multiple players and he is taken down, and without the support, Kimbo most likely is going to get this one. So jump on board with him, he's just waiting this time. And now, the key thing for this though, do Kroganavaccine be able to watch and find out what time it was, because now, for sure, EGIF are going to be timing that next time, and Kroganavaccine missed out big there.
Well, Speed has the camouflage off the beaten track and he's got himself a back whack, and the Overshield player is destined to clash with this camo player. Speed's doing the damage with his power up though, as he's got himself a double kill, and we're yet to see the Overshield really get put to use by Kimbo. He's just using it as to secure this bottom middle hill, but Speed now in contesting the Pit area with the plasma pistol, EMPs, and gets the reset as well. Great job from Speed with the camouflage, and Kimbo just unable to get the best of that Overshield.
Yeah, fantastic play from Speed there, really. He left red base in order to focus on the more important Pit, and picked up that plasma pistol, got the reset, perfect from him, and now he's going to get shots down. He doesn't get betrayed, but his job was done when he reset that Pit.
Reset the Pit, he did. SLG now, plasma pistol in his hand, and it looks as though Kroganavaccine are starting to show signs of life. They've gotten a little bit of a score down. They're still controlling 2 strongholds as well. But just as I say that, 2 members fall, make that 3. It's just Fabi Speed left alive, and he's desperately going to try and scramble to stay alive. Great job out of SLG, just maintaining his concentration and his focus on Speed and making sure he couldn't push out. That's 3 dead again. That's a triple cap for EGIF.
And this is where you worry if you're a Kroganavaccine fan, because it's finally all fallen into place. All the marbles are now on the side of SLG and his teammates, and they look like they're going to try and capitalize on that, try and keep this triple cap for as long as possible. And when you give a team like EGIF this sort of lead, this sort of map control, it's very hard to break out of Jersey, and they're keeping this triple cap going.
Keeping the triple cap going, trying to split the resources possibly to try and cap something else, keep the attention somewhere else. But at the moment, they're still losing. They've got 2 kills on the board. That should mean that they transfer blue base into their favor. SLG falls in the pit. That could open the door just a jar, just a sliver for them to get to capture the pit as well and start doing some scoring of their own. Kimbo gets a kill on the Tommy in towards that turbine area. We're going to see overshield now as well. We're going to see camouflage if we already haven't seen it. Speed got the last camouflage. Kimbo got the last overshield. Mo's got the burn on the overshield, and we seem to have Outcast is the player with the camouflage.
Yeah, let's get on board with Outcast here. He's got the power up. He's going to try and help his team get a pit. Dipsy doodling out of there, making his teammate catch and say, I'm more important with the camo, but he does get caught up by Snipe Drone. 2 kills, a double kill from him, and SLG now trying to close in. Gets a good stick. Quality stick back from SLG, playing his life. He's last man though. So look at his pit. Big backpack onto this player, but he cannot get the kill. Crossman with a trade. Big reset there from Kroganavaccine. But it's still once again here going to be EGIF trying to capture this pit.
Outcast gets a double kill in the pit. It's a little bit of a slobber knocker in there, a little bit of a battle royale. Nobody seems to be able to get the better of each other, but while that is happening, it's still in control of Kroganavaccine. They're still scoring points. 2 caps in their favor. They've got pit, they've got blue side. They're starting to try and push a triple cap of their own. They almost got there. Unfortunately, they were shut down. Have they gotten a little bit greedy? Is that going to cost them here, Joe?
Yeah, that's really a needless death, really. You try to push too much, and a team like EGIF are just going to capitalise that. Even if we have 1 player advantage, they're just going to straight away solve a pit, capture it in record seconds, and regain control of this game. We're going to jump on board with Speed here. He's going to try and capture back this pit, which has just been captured by EGIF. He should be able to just about do it. Good nades coming out from him, but it is reset. Kimbo coming in with a double kill.
Kimbo coming up huge. It was Kimbo the German up against Speed, and Kimbo comes out on top as he has done so often in his career. He's got the better placements at the minute. Speed's been doing some fantastic stuff, but unfortunately Kimbo has always just outshone him in the Germany side of things. But at the moment, Speed alone in red base in a 1v1 with SLG, who still again has no thrust. Maybe we should all donate a control pad to him, or just at least donate a button to him.
Yeah, SLG had that 1v2 that side of the map, but whilst that was going on, his teammates managed to secure blue base, and they're now 3 points away from winning. The pit is slowly being captured. It's only Kimbo there to try and stop him. The pit is being captured, 98-48. Kroganavaccine with the lead, but SLG is now in red base. He's going to try and capture his base, says Jersey, and get the victory. Yeah,
it should be a matter of if and not when they manage to get this score. Can they get it due? Yes, they do, but Outcast trades really quickly back to blue. It's down to pit. They're getting lit up in there, though. It's a 2v4 in pit at the moment, and all the kills falling in favor of EGIF, and there we have it. It's going to be game, set, and match. EGIF getting the job done when it mattered most. That's 1-0 for them. Strongholds Empire, EGIF.
Big W in the end from EGIF. Kroganavaccine did do well, and it was a decent play in the mid game, but I think that saw to try and get the trip captures, it was just too much. And from that, it all spiraled out of control. They never seemed to get back in the driving seat.
Yep, that pivotal moment in the game when things were looking up for them. They were starting to turn some gears. The cogs were all moving in the right direction. They were all singing from the same hymn sheet. Outcast got a little bit overzealous, tried to push for that triple cap in red base. Two members go down, and because of that, of course, we then see the whole momentum shift back towards EGIF. So great display from Kroganavaccine, but again, EGIF just far too good this time around. Slayer Regret up next, Joe. Do we expect a similar story?
Yeah, I mean, I think Slayer, again, it's just one which just favours the quicker team. And I think for me, the quicker team is going to be that EGIF side. The one positive thing I can say from Kroganavaccine is, yeah, they've got a sub in right now. Crossman's just joined the team. And look how well Crossman's playing, especially in that last series, Jersey. This is a team which is going to build upon this. You know, the more times they get to these losers finals, the more practice they have. And they're not out of this one as well. Regret is one of those games where it's all about a domino effect. And I mean, admittedly, EGIF is a team which is going to bounce. They're going to look towards getting this control early. They have a quicker side, but if that domino effect falls on the side of Kroganavaccine, they can easily take that game.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about this Kroganavaccine team is that 3 of the 4 members all teamed before in Season 2. The only difference is that Spa has been basically replaced and Outcast is there in place. So it has to say 3 of the 4 members have played together. They're well practiced. They know exactly what needs to be done with each other, and they're all very friendly. The comms are always good from them, it seems. So Outcast, who seems to have slotted in just like a glove, and I honestly God, I have to say, I wouldn't be surprised if they just kept them.
Yeah, I mean, how can you really argue against that? They've got to the losers finals, which is their top 3 place, and I'm sure they were looking for that as well. And it's not like they're getting absolutely swept in these games. They've proved them really well, and Outcast have been a key part of their victories. Sure, Crossman's gone off, sure, other players in the team, but what Outcast does, right, Jersey, is he plays those objective styles. He'll push in, he'll do the dirty work for the team, which allows Crossman to make his own slays to push on the side of the map. Almost Outcast makes these players look better on Kroganavaccine. And for me, I'd want to keep them. I mean, Outcast has done so well that you can't just sort of drop into the wayside after this tournament. Yeah,
it'd definitely be hard done, but at the same time, Outcast knew what he was getting into when he signed up for this. He knew he was going to be a sub, and anything else that comes from that is maybe just a bonus. We're heading into Slayer Regret. It can be a little bit snowbally at times, and if this EGIF team, if you give them an inch, they're going to take the whole mile here, Joe.
Yeah, exactly, Jersey. And again, this regret game is such a fine line for it. It's almost those initial kills can just spiral out at any moment. It could be that it's 16-16 at some point, Jersey, and then suddenly one round of Slay goes against you and you're then up against a Kosh the whole rest of the game. So one of those things is trying to slow it down when it gets to that point, if it does get to that point. But we're now going into the game, and SLG is starting off on our screens here as he looks towards pushing towards the blue base, takes out Crossman. OS is still up here as he getting shots towards Outcast and cleans up the kill. And there's a triple kill from SLG. Can he get the overkill off the start here, Jersey? No, he can't. But he does get a 4 dead for the side of EGIF. They're already starting strong, Jersey.
SLG doesn't even need a thrust. Triple kill for him without even needing it. Actually, incredible plays from him as he's taken down to no shields there from that player up on car 3 or car 4, depending on what your definition is of elevations. Either way, plasma pistol in his hand, looking to drain the shields of Crossman here, which he does. Takes him down to no shields. Moes is in support. Doesn't need him though at the moment. Tommy the Krogan, oh, he's been caught in unawares there. No shout coming from Crossman.
Yeah, no shout. And so far, we've just been on board SLG this whole game, which just shows how well he's playing so far. Shows he hasn't died, has a plasma pistol. All these shooting players have just spawned up. Can he stay alive? No, he can't. Jump on board with sniper now, but it's still a nice lead here coming on the side of EGIF.
After all that has been and done, 9 kills to 8. They're only ahead by 1. So great job from Kroganavaccine rallying back and keeping it tight here. We're going to see another overshield in 40 seconds or so. So we'll see what way this all pans out. You want to try and keep yourself up. If you're going to die early so you can be back on the map again and be a factor in the overshield grab. So I'm not too upset about dying now. But this next life is going to be pivotal here, Joe.
Yeah, exactly. And so far, we're on board with Crossman. He's doing well. And I do have to admit, Kroganavaccine did so well to get back into this game. They did exactly what we're trying to say. They slowed it down. They didn't just start soaring out for their lives when they were 4 dead at the start. And now, if anything, shows they've got the lead. And OS, as you said, is nearly coming up. About 10 seconds away from that OS. And the Slay's going to the side of Kroganavaccine. We need to see them get this OS and just build upon this momentum and push it towards EGIF, who are now in spawns, back base, 3 dead, 17-11. This should be Tom McCrogan's OS here. So if we could jump on board with him as he's just staying bottom middle, just waiting for it. He's going to go for it now with his teammates supporting him to get this OS. Clean sweeped it as well. No sign of EGIF anywhere as they just seem to be floundering and turtling back base. He sees Kimbo bottom middle here. Going to soar in with his OS. Nice nade from Kimbo. Nice shots. Cleaning out most of it.
No.
Tommy's going to reload.
Oh, no.
What a kill from Kimbo. He's absolutely humiliated Tommy's jersey.
I'm sorry, Tommy, but I'm dropping you from the team right now. That's not acceptable. It's the end of the road for you, fella. We're going to get Looney in instead of you. That's it. GG, no re. Incredible play from Kimbo. Had absolutely no right to get that kill, Joe.
No right to even come close to it. We're going to jump on board with Kimbo here now, Jersey, after that play, as he's searching. He's trying to seek out for these Kroganavaccine players, but so are they. Tommy's here for revenge. Tommy backs out, and it's a nice team shot there. Crossman taking out Kimbo. And we jump on board with Crossman now himself as he's looking for any stragglers left around here from EGIF. They really do need to get some top control here. They're still just turtling in the bases, Jersey. I'm
loving this bait and switch, particularly from Tommy and Crossman, when they were working in a tandem together. almost as a tag team duo. Mose has been caught unawares there. Unfortunate for him, Crossman's behind him. He didn't get the shout from his teammates. There was a player in blue base. SLG's also been taken down by Crossman. He's starting to go off. He's starting to heat up as now.
Yeah, Crossman again, the new player coming into this team. Brilliant shots on the snipe drone, and he is absolutely putting on a clinic jersey. More shots across the map, but he does get taken out by Kimbo. Again, we jump on board with Outcast, another Kroganavaccine player. The sub, what can he do here on his spawn? He's looking for any players searching around. He's trying to seek and destroy these players on EGIF. He just cannot get the shots on the Mose. He's left alone, but still playing his life. Gets the cleanup onto SLG and drops down for Mose. But I'm liking what Galcus is playing. He's just playing his life. He knows that these players can't soar and push towards him. And as soon as he gets that shot for one shot, he's going to clean it up. Nice trade, but good clean up. Last kill there, Sherzy.
These deaths are important. We're going to see the next overshield. They're all on top of its speed. Got the burn though. Oh no, he didn't. He was there a little bit too soon. And Tommy the Krogans popped it into his chest again. Why did Speed go there that quickly if they knew the exact time on it? That was a misplay from Speed, but it matters not. They're still up by 6.
Redemption time for Tommy the Krogan now, Sherzy. Kimbo's one of his players in the base. Nice nade, but Tommy's by himself here. He needs to try to find his team, but 3 down. He doesn't need any support. He's going to take out Mose and still has a bit of this OS, so he's using this one much better this time. Is he trying to search for SLG? He's going to find himself in a 1v1. Can he take out SLG this time? No, he can't! What's going on there? Speed with the trade in the end, but Tommy getting shot down with that OS again. This time it was SLG.
SLG. I'll tell you, there's something. Kimbo being really impressive as well, but Kroganavaccine doing really well playing together and playing as a unit for each other at the moment. And it's all individual brilliance on the side of EGIF that's keeping them in game, in touch and distance. But it can, as quickly as you can get it, Joe, as quickly as it can be taken away from you in Slayer Regret. And if you give EGIF the chance to get you on a rotation, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about the concentration here that Kroganavaccine, even though they're 10 kills, now 11 kills up. EGIF can just forward and get 8 kills in almost a matter of seconds here. So EGIF really need to try and get this momentum on their side. But Kroganavaccine, if they can just trade like that, they're just going to get the win here. Yeah,
and I'll tell you something, there'd be good value for it as well, as Mose gets Tommy the Krogan down in the kill feed, and SLG gets a kill on the Outcaster within 8 kills. So these need 16. EGIF needs 16. You only need 8. Trade all day long, but do not give up any silly deaths here. This is really, really important. You don't just play. You need to play your life and stay as concentrated as you were through the whole game.
Yeah, and I think they're doing just that here, Sherzy. Speed making it now a 6-kill game, and Outcast making it a 5. They are seeking down these players on EGIF. They're isolating them and just absolutely wipe them out with team play. We already see Speed soar straight back at the top middle. It's almost now a matter of when, not if, as this OS is coming up, and it's going to be Outcast burning that OS. Still on board with Speed. He's jumping a nade. He does get taken out by snipe drone, but it's a free kill now for the win.
Tommy the Krogan will no doubt want to have some sort of influence on the last or final kill of the game, as it's 49-39 and SLG gets a 5 onto him. Kimbo gets a kill as well, and Tommy thrusts out, maybe just trying to do as much damage as he can, knowing the game was all but said and done. So that's going to be Slayer Regret, and it's 1-1 in the series. Kroganavaccine rally back here, and we're going to head on to CTF Collie. We don't know what way it could go, but I tell you something, Kroganavaccine starting to look good. Anything in the stats there you want to talk about, Joe?
I mean, so impressive across the board. My stat screen has gone, but I saw 13 kills and 12 assists by 2 of the players on Kroganavaccine. And for me, I think across the board, this was a fantastic play from Kroganavaccine. I writ him off before this game, to be honest, Jersey. I said they might have a chance, but I really thought EGIF was going to make the win. But looking at these stats now, I really see that across the board, it was low deaths across for everybody at the top there, Kroganavaccine. Crossman putting on a big display as well.
Yep, great job out of him. And we look and turn our attentions towards CTF on Coliseum. One of my favorite game types. I've made no qualms about that, made no secrets of it either. But I'd like to see EGIF bounce back. You're always capable and culpable of losing a Slayer. That can just happen. It's just the nature of the beast. But I'd like to see them bounce back here. They were so good in the Eden Stronghold or the Empire Strongholds game that really I could see them bounce back here and just carry on and take the series right from here.
Yeah, I think if you're EGIF, you're going to have that natural confidence, be like, yeah, it's only the one game. It's only the Slayer. We've still got this. And I think that's what they're going to be telling each other in the comms. They're going to just not let that affect them at all. As you said, Regret's one of those ones which can bounce either way. And they're going to try and get dominant straight at the start of this CTF Collie.
Yeah, and of course, it's all going to be down to who can control the sniper rifle. Kimbo will want it on one side. Speed will want it as well. But then again, you've got so many good and apt snipers on this EGIF roster. If you see SLG get his hands on it, you're in big trouble as well. As we now load into it. And this is where, if you're Kroganavaccine, you want to take this game here just to really put the question marks over this EGIF roster. But if they win it, if EGIF win it here, I think they win the whole series.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you there, Shirzy. I think that for Kroganavaccine, they really just want to build that lead, build that comfortability, know that it's not just a Slayer they're going to take. And for EGIF, they're going to be a bit worried. They're going to be a bit of a panic mode if they lose this game. Because at the moment, they're going to still be confident. You can see SLG straight enough. What a snipe of a start here. Good double kill. And SLG is already dominating and trying to control the spawns of Kroganavaccine. He's still got this sniper here. They clean up back base, but he doesn't know the player's going to spawn by him. Big no-scope, but he can't get the cleanup nearly there. Kimbo does have a flag, Shirzy.
Kimbo already has the flag on the move. Outcast trying to chase him, but Kimbo expertly, with the knowledge that he has, knows to pre-nade that spot, knows that flag is probably already dead, and immediately puts the pressure on the speed. I absolutely love that play from Kimbo. Knowing the flag was dead, he's going to do as much damage as he possibly can. Maybe get himself a sniper rifle for his troubles as well, which he does. It's now in his hand. Spot Tommy the Krogan with the rocket launcher. Tommy gets away just about. No, he doesn't. He gets taken down. That's 2 members dead for this Kroganavaccine roster, and Kimbo's himself going to take the flag. No, he's not. Opting to stay alive. Great choices. 3 of his members died. Yeah,
2 brilliant plays there from Kimbo. Really just sort of realising that he can't stay in that cave position because all his teammates have died around him. He doesn't want to give the sniper away to Kroganavaccine, but he's still left alone. Couldn't hit the no-scope there on Outcast and does get taken down. But overall, I think really good plays. Just putting the pressure towards Kroganavaccine.
Well, Outcast and Co have the flag towards this blue corner. Will we see a cap go 1-0 as he gets the return there? Yes, we will. Ooh. That's 1-0 for Kroganavaccine, and Harry EGIF starting to wobble here, Joe.
This is what we like to see, Shirzy. Kroganavaccine are using that momentum. I'm going to jump on board with speed as well now as he's going towards rockets. And momentum still in Kroganavaccine's side. They're still giving it to EGIF here, Shirzy. And this is what you wanted to see. This is exactly what Kroganavaccine need to do.
EGIF, it's not to be confused with Thank God It's Friday. That is not the case. Today is Saturday. It's Championship Open Day. Outcast and Co are starting to cause a little bit of an upset here. EGIF, no doubt their nose will be out of joint. They're looking to maybe reinstate themselves here, reinstate the dominance that they can. Crossman has the rocket launcher over towards that red corner, looking to try and get a pick here. Rocket goes down, gets a pick. Crossman and Co get the flag on the move. It's already down towards the trenches. Flags on the move. Mose, it's behind enemy lines here, and this could be pivotal if he can make a play. Mose Luciano.
This is absolutely amazing play coming up from Kroganavaccine. Really they just didn't rest on their laurels, Shirzy. They went and pushed straight back into Mose and Co.'s base. And now Crossman still this rocket. He's going to connect with Kimbo. Just get taken out on Snipe Drone. Being a solo player left with this flag. What can he do? Can he stay alive here? He's looking and he's slowly playing his life. Takes out Tommy Krogan, but it's going to be a reset. This should be 2-0.
Oh, flag is down still. Can we get a return on the red flag as well, as Kimbo looks to be the last man within touching distance? Outcast and Crossman go down. Sniper rifle pops up. Blue flag is on the move, but it's shut down for a moment. Mose hits the respawn screen. Outcast down towards that basement area. Hits towards the silver. Outcast is now behind this team. Look out for him.
Yeah, look out for Outcast, but look out for SLG and Kimbo with the sniper. I'd like to see if we can get on board with Kimbo and this snipe and his teammates all around him. So he's got the support. They're running a flag. Kimbo with the sniper. He's going to grab the flag maybe. No. Opts to use and try and get the no-scope. Backing away, playing his live, using this sniper rifle. Gets the shot onto Crossman. Takes him out, but he's also taken out. The swarm of blue is coming towards a red base, Shirzy.
Yeah, it's a sea of blue towards Red Cave, and it looks as though EGIF needs some armbands thrown to them because they're starting to drown just a little bit. Every time they seem to get that flag over the halfway point, they lose 1 member, and that 1 member causes absolute havoc. They need to get a grips of that person that's flanking. It looks as though Kimbo's going to secure the rocket launcher, and we're on board now with SLG.
SLG with the sniper. Brilliant over. Can he get the triple? Oh, brilliant. Double kill onto Outcast there. And now I got SLG and also Spilly having an absolute moment in my ears there for a second with that sniper rifle. We're still on board with SLG as he's trying to stop this flag cap, but it looks like Kroganavaccine might be getting another one towards the base.
Yep, but it looks as though it's been shut down as 3 members of Kroganavaccine fall. But Tommy the Krogan last alive. Looks as though he scrambled that flag in towards. Can he get the return? Oh, no, he can't. Can Kimbo? He had that rocket, but didn't see Tommy the Krogan in the corner of his eye. Have they scored that flag? It's still down. They're just up in the sleigh out if they can here. Outcast left alive. Mose gets the return. What a play from Mose.
What a play from Mose, but was it a bit of a misplay from the side of Kroganavaccine? No one really wanted to go anywhere near that flag. Almost like it was a place to avoid, almost like it was a virus itself, and the vaccine just could not get it in place. But now we have a tied up game, both flags back in each other's bases here, Jersey. And it looks like 3 players inside of Kroganavaccine are pushing all the way. The Rocket side edge already soaring, Crossman's already there on the red bend as SLG takes him out.
We might have to rename Red Corner to Crossman's Corner, because that's every time we go onto his POV, he's either dead there or alive there or doing some sort of damage. That's the only part. I want a Crossman heat map done after this series, and I guarantee you that's all. It's just going to be lit up red and nowhere else. Snipe down, or snipe drone rather, putting some shots down towards the Rocket player above him. Flag is out on the move now for EGIF, and it looks as though they're in a good spot to maybe get a cap. Tommy the Krogan looking to say no, though he is taken down, and I see Outcast trying to do the best he can, but no, flag has been touched by Snipe Drone, and surely we're going to see this game tied up 1-1, Joe.
Yeah, this is going to be it. There's no players on the side of Kroganavaccine near that flag. We'll stay on board with Snipe Drone. He's just not resting on his laurels. He's pushing towards that sniper rifle. Like his name, he gets control of this. This could, again, be towards EGIF's taking the lead here.
Yeah, if the snipe rifle gets in the hands of Snipe Drone, it will be to the detriment of this Kroganavaccine team. I like this play from Snipe Drone. Opts to play a little bit of defense with it, brings it towards his DMR, trying to look towards this grass area. Any players trying to overextend his way. Rocket's still up on the opposite side, and Crossman looks as though he's trying to play his life, but a beautifully banked grenade from Mose takes him down. Both flags on the move. Both flags moving towards the Rocket Street. We're going to have a flag joust.
Gonna have a flag joust here, but Outcast is all left alone, stranded with 2 players from EGIF pushing in. This should be the reset on both sides here. And Snipe Drone still has that sniper rifle. Don't know what happened to Rockets. What a shot onto Crossman with Snipe Drone. Can he connect with another head here? No, they're all backing away, rightly so. But look at this, Jersey. The flag is moving. This could be our 2-1. 2 players now. Snipe Drone needs to help his teammate back in the base, but it's 2-1 now towards EGIF, and that's a wingman coming in from Snipe Drone.
EGIF have turned this around so impressive. They have been. Snipe Drone with the snipe rifle finding the pivotal face that he needed to secure that flag cap, really put the stamp on it. And can he find this player in the window as well? If he hit that shot, I think I would have left the broadcast just out of sheer protest. The man needs to be nerfed. Looks as though Kroganavaccine starting to put some pressure on of their own. It's going to be that Crossman again, and will we see him move that flag out towards that Rocket side? Yes, we do. Both flags in the move, but this time they're rotating the opposite sides of the map.
Yeah, both flags out on move. I do like Tommy Krogan's play there, anchoring this elbow. But it looks like that the side of EGIF had just got this flag out of nowhere. And Tommy Krogan's just soaring around, trying to find players one shot. Does get the trade in the end, but this flag has not been reset on the side of Kroganavaccine. But the EGIF have got their flag back in their base, Jersey. So we're still 2-1, both flags back at home.
Both flags back at home. We can breathe a little bit easier. We're not going to see this game come to an end anytime soon, at least not in the next 10 or 15 seconds or so, barring some sort of miracle. And Jesus isn't in the game anymore. He's already been sent home. Snipe Drone falls though. 2 players towards the Rocket side. Speed in the window trying to do some damage to get some opening picks. Really be that damage dealer. Speed does just that, gets a double kill. Snipe Drone takes down Speed, but there's only 2 members left up for EGIF at the moment. We see Mose spawn up there in their peripherals, but they're playing defense now, EGIF, and they're playing it well.
Yeah, good defense from EGIF there. They should be clearing out all the players from Kroganavaccine, but just as they clear them out, 2 go down for EGIF, and the pressure is still here. Big rockets from Tommy Krogan, and he's grabbed the flag. We can get on board with Tommy here on the flag. He's pushing this towards Trench. He's got the flag, he's got the rockets, and he's soaring to try and tie this game up 2-2. Should be uncontested. What a run, what a play. What a game Tommy Krogan's having, and it's 2-2. Next flag wins, Jersey.
They might see them open this up to a counter cap scenario, though. As good a work as Tommy the Krogan has done, if they're not careful here, they're going to see a cap. It's next cap win. It's golden cap. Whatever way you want to say it, next person to score wins the map. CTF Coliseum, we've been here for over 7 minutes already. Only 2 minutes left and some change on the clock. We might see an overtime for the first time in a long time during the Halo 5 Pro Series.
Yeah, and this game is going down the wire. You can cut the tension with an energy sword here, Schurzy, as we're on board with Crossman. And he's still just playing this trenches. He literally is spawning in trench, I believe it. He must be spawning at this red corner as well as he's helping his teammate. And Krogan, I've been called, has the sniper on this red bend here. Still trying to find the heads of EGIF as they are all turtled up, trying to play their lives back of their base. This is such a crucial moment in the game. Big shot, but he's taken down by Krogan.
I just want to know what Tommy's doing in Crossman's corner. I've already said that's not for you. But flags on the move for EGIF at the moment. It's a stealthy one. It's been snuck away as the members of Kroganavaccine fail. SLG, he's done it again. He doesn't need a thrust button. But it looks Tommy's the only man that can stop him. No, he can't. It's going to be the score. CTF Coliseum goes in favor of EGIF. Oddball Eden is up next. And I have to say, what a game that was.
What a game that was indeed, Schurzy. And again, Kroganavaccine, how well do they play? With a sub and Outcast, with Crossman coming in, his corner might have proved to be the assist corner there, Schurzy. 19 assists from Crossman. What else can you tell me about the stats?
I'll tell you something, really impressed by SLG's game there. The thing about it is, if you actually look at the stats, they've been quite even, and the stats of the score will reflect that as well. But SLG getting that final cap when it mattered most, just when those two members going down. Veteran play from him, knowing exactly when to pull that flag, already reading the game perfectly, knowing when to pull the flag, getting the flank down. Beautiful play from Norwin there. And I have to say, I'm really impressed by how EGIF bounced back after losing that initial flag cap. So great performance from them. And now that we're heading towards Oddball Eden, the writing's on the wall here. Can we see Kroganavaccine bounce back?
I mean, that was their game, wasn't it, Schurzy? That was a game that if you look at Kroganavaccine to get something in this series, to push it even to a game 5, that was probably the momentum one they needed. Oddball, it's a bit of a shaky one, but for this, I think that my camera has just decided to wobble everywhere. As I'm entering the void itself, as that game and this series is heating up so much.
Hang on, I give me monitor a smack to see if it fixes you.
It's not going anywhere. I am in the motions, and I'm back. Hello, everybody.
There we go. Look at that.
I digitized myself just to get more involved in this series. And you know what? I was so hyped that my camera couldn't take it. This technology is too much. It's too much for these teams to face off each other. Everything's mounting here.
We're having system malfunctions. Joe is all over the place. Maybe I should have got Joe to do some sort of capture before we got him on. I didn't know whether he was a bot or not, but there he is. He's back again. He's not like Otacon. Here he is. So anyway, we're going to jump into Oddball Eden, Joe. It's going to be a bit of a madness. It's going to be about scrapping times. And I have to say, the favor does lean towards EGIF because they're a little bit more practiced than this other team.
Yeah, I do have to agree with you there, Schurzy, as well as I think I'm out of the void now and I'm back amongst the casting crew of yourself before this game is starting. And EGIF, yeah, I mean, again, we talk about this sub, we talk about Outcast and Crossman coming in. They played so well, but EGIF are just so well drilled, and this should favour them.
On board now with Speed with the sniper rifle. You want to see him. Normally, Speed doesn't miss those shots. We talk about German efficiency, and that's something that Dan always is. He's on point. He dots his I's and crosses his T's, but unfortunately, that shot goes whiffing away on Kimbo. Can he find Mose now on that top catwalk area? Mose knowing not to peek, but he does, finds the body shot, but does enough damage. Ball time though, Kroganavaccine early doors.
Yeah, ball time, Kroganavaccine and Speed with this sniper rifle. He might not be hitting the heads, but he's at least backing up these EGIF players who are worried to challenge him. Does get a nice punch and does get that kill cleaned up. But still playing his life really well, Speed here. Let's try and see if he can get towards this ball, as it looks like EGIF are just soaring towards it, and Speed might be left alone with a sniper rifle in short, close counters. What can he do here, Schurzy? He's still playing his life, still looking out for spawners, but his teammates are falling around him. That's 3 dead, ball in the side of EGIF, and Speed is just playing his life in a corner.
The wheel will come off for a moment for Kroganavaccine, but they did not deal with Speed. They thought they had. Are we going to get a play ball here? Lovely grenade banked outside, but it doesn't get the hits that it requires. And all this while, wherever that player is with the ball, I believe it's Kimbo, just sponging all that time while he can. There he goes. Outcast gets the back. Speed still playing his original life all the while, gets a double kill. Helps to secure that second kill, and now we can try and get some ball time.
Gets the ball time. That ball was not dropped off the map from the EGIF players. It's a bit of a misplay from them, and Speed is capitalising on that, but he's still playing his life so well. I don't think he's died so far this game, so far, Shirzy. He's picking up kills, he's picking up shots. He's got the Hydra, he's got the ball. Can he carry anything else? We're not too sure. He's trying to. He takes out SLG, throws a sticky grenade on the floor for good measure as well. Re-picks up the skull, picks up that Chrome Dome, and he's going to move across the map with it.
How big are Speed's pockets is what I want to know. He's fitting all sorts into it there. He's got change, car keys, wallets, balls coming out of it left, right and centre. He's a bit of a magician is what Speed is. He seems to be just doing it all. And this is what you need from Speed, because if he doesn't have a performance like this, they'll be heading out though.
Yeah, the need for speed for sure here, as some Hydra shots still taken off, but he's still alive. He is still alive, and it's the next round of OS. Hydra trying to lock it down, and his teammates all around him. Let's see if we can get that OS on the side of him at least, but Hydra shot still getting shot across onto Sniper, and who stopped Catwalk. Speed just playing his life here, playing slow. And at the moment, it's a 40-second lead in for his side here, Shirzy. He's doing everything, and he's still alive, Shirzy.
Still alive all the while, but unfortunately the ball has been and gone, and his teammates have fallen around him. He's not able to do anything, and finally taken down by SLG. And maybe somewhat finally we can move on to some other player. It's going to be Outcast, the man, the myth, the legend. He's been there, he's done that. It's Big Steve. Can he get the job done with his team here and push us to a game 5?
Yeah, I'm just looking at that sniper rifle has gone on the side of Speed again, so he's got the new sniper. We can jump on board. We'll stay on board with Outcast as he dies, and now we're going on board with Speed. We're finding our way towards him in the end. He couldn't stay off the screen for too long, as he's now got Sniper and he's pushing towards EGIF spawns here, and gives a nice shot with Sniper. And can he get a second one? No, he can't, but he's still closing down. He's still hunting like the Predator towards the side of EGIF.
They're hunting in the pack now. Kroganavaccine, hungry like the wolves, is the expression I like to use, and that's exactly what they need here to stay alive, keep their tournament hopes in the pipeline. Speed with the sniper rifle in his hands and not scoring points with the ball. It's kept scrappy, so as long as Speed is still alive, he's still not been able to turn that into any sort of points tally as he gets rallied and taken down. Sniper rifle down at that front base along with the ball.
Yeah, I'm going to find up on another screen here, which isn't Speed, Shirzy. This is new territory for this map as we're on board with Crossman. New oddball coming up, and hopefully the OS is going to come up soon as well. As Crossman's getting shots down onto Snipe Drone, and Mose takes out Snipe Drone, and it looks like Fabby Speed's going to soar in trying to get the cleanups. Crossman just playing that anchor role, playing the turret role, still just locking those players back security, Shirzy.
The most impressive thing, though, is that while all these kills are going down, all this damage is, there's no single ball time for either team. Neither team has been able to put this down and get any real control.
And I feel like really that is the detriment of or to the weakness of this side of Kroganavaccine, because they've had the snipe, they've had the OS, and they just haven't been able to get the ball. It's all good getting these kills, it's all good trapping EGIF in this back security, but look who's got the ball now, it's SLG for a second. Outcast now finally being pushed into action. They do still have a lead though, Shirzy. That's a one positive we got here, and hopefully we can try and build off of this. Outcast gets good trade here, but it's Tommy the Krogan who gets the trade in the end, so it was cleaned out, but it's still really not that much ball time, Shirzy, so far.
Not much ball time on board with Kimbo, looking to change that now as he does put the ball in his hand. They start to score points, start to chip away at that lead now. Naturally, waiting for his teammates to set up around them. Outcast gets a kill. SLG trades it out though onto Crossman. He just needs information as Kimbo to know exactly where to rotate. He's jumped out front base. Speed's caught him unaware. That is some beautiful shots out of Kimbo to manage to get that kill.
Yeah, huge play from Kimbo, and he's single-handedly clawing this game back for the side of EGIF, and it should be tied up, and it should be EGIF taking the lead any moment now. The ball holder comes in, the OBJ from the German Maestro here, as he's holding that Scranium, and he's looking to rotate the map.
Looking to rotate, thinking twice about it though, as Tommy the Krogan's behind enemy lines here. We'll get that show from that player. SLG does get the kill, but Speed gets betrayed in the kill feed instead, as we're back on board with that man Speed again. I almost just have to apologise to the people at home. You might think I've had too much speed. Not at all. You're getting more of it.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm creating words over here, Shirzy. I'm fusing skull and cranium together to make scranium. We look as the OS is going to come up, and Tommy the Krogan has got OS. We can get on board with him here as he's looking towards this red yard, Shirzy.
Tommy the Krogan had the overshield, but it's gone now. It doesn't matter. It's a factor no longer. Ball in the hands of another Kroganavaccine member, though. Looks as though SLG he's chasing ghosts for a second. He thought there was somebody around and maybe heard some footsteps or an audio cue of some kind, but perhaps it was a teammate. Tries to find the no-scope onto Tommy. He's going to lose his sniper rifle. He crouched down. He almost knew the jig was up, and sniper rifle gets donated to speed. And Tommy the Krogan gets a double kill. This is good for Kroganavaccine.
It's very, very good, and they've taken the lead, as you said, Shurzy. Sniper in speed, and now hopefully they can get this round of slays, as it looks like Speed's going to back down, rightly so, but he's still getting cornered from every single angle. I'd like to see the ball be reset as it has, but Kroganavaccine are clawing their way back into this game, Shurzy.
Yeah, they're keeping it scrappy. They're doing exactly what they need to do and keeping EGIF on the back foot, making sure they can't get themselves settled. They can't get comfortable on the map whatsoever. SLG gets flanked by Tommy the Krogan. Great work out of him. Looks as though Tommy trying to stay alive now. Kimbo soars in and does get that finish. It's 2 members down for each team. SLG comes back off the respawn. Back whack there by Crossman. Great job from him.
Yeah, fantastic play there. Again, from Crossman. My controller has disconnected again, so my screen is not on the moment as I just looked on board towards Tommy Krogan. Now on board with SLG, and it's about to be a tied-up game in a second as Sniper grabs a sniper.
SLG putting some shots down towards that red side of tower. Snipe drone waiting on the camouflage now, waiting for Crossman, almost inviting him onto him. Doesn't know he has that sniper rifle, so Crossman's going to be in a world of hurt now if he tries to peek this and gets his face teared from off his neck. Snipe drone still has a sniper rifle. Can he get that shot? No, he can't. Crossman now senses blood in the water, gets that kill as well, finds the body and gets the finish. We're going to see a play ball here, but enough. I'm really impressed by EGIF's scrappiness to get that ball time there.
Yeah, it's been scrappy. Speed pushing towards this OS, but it's been... Oh, what a kill from SLG. That's a huge play from SLG. Making sure that OS doesn't get in the hands of Speed. And that almost builds the momentum for EGIF as they grab the ball now, Shurzy. And it's only going to be about 20 seconds left for EGIF to win and close out this series.
3 dead for a moment, and that was all the invitation that EGIF needed to get that ball, scoop it away, and head home with it. Although the ball carrier is under a little bit of pressure now as he tries to rotate away, and Mose gets a kill on the Crossman. That first opening pick really needed to go to Kroganavaccine, which it didn't. That's 3 in favor of EGIF. This is going to be game, set, and match. Series, set, and match, I believe. They're far too clever to get away now. That's going to be game. But I was really impressed by Kroganavaccine, but EGIF get the job done.
Yeah, EGIF at the end of the day, they get it done, but not in a 3-0. Kroganavaccine were in both here and that CTF game. Kroganavaccine really have some good work here. Will they keep Outcast though, Shurzy? That's the question. Is Looney going to be a better fit? Only time will tell. But all we can say from this is that Kroganavaccine shows some real good promise here.
This is the thing, is that if you said to Kroganavaccine at the start, you know, your best seeding placement last season was 3rd. That's where you finished after the championship. And with all the changes that have been made, all the shuffling around of the pack, you finished 3rd again. You can't really be too disappointed at that. But EGIF looking really, really good there. But now they've got to take down or take on Cartel. They've already lost them. They've already been sent down. Can they bite back again? History would tell us no. History would tell us it's going to go to the Cartel. But I'd like to see EGIF rally here and make a series of it. We'll be back very shortly when we get the lobbies all set up. See you soon.